You got two main options for building Noelle, support or primary damage dealer. As a support, focus on getting her as much defense percent as you can. This increases the durability of her shield, the healing she provides, and the damage from her elemental burst attacks. Noelle can heal the party by hitting enemies during the duration of her shield skill. To heal quickly, you must spin quickly. Also take into account that Noelle's healing is not guaranteed until Constellation 1. C1 is useful, but not mandatory. Just be mindful of how much healing your team needs, as Noelle cannot heal as much as other healing supports. In order to make up for her weaker heals, Noelle is granted a stronger shield than most supports, and acts as an anchor when you need time to recover. Her ideal weapons include the White Blind, the Favonius Greatsword, and the Sacrificial Greatsword. White Blind, a stat stick that gives Noelle a ton of extra defense, Favonius Greatsword, which keeps her elemental burst up through the increased energy recharge and energy passive bonus, and finally the Sacrificial Greatsword, which is half the energy recharge of the Favonius Greatsword, but offers an increased uptime for his shield through its passive bonus. The following artifact sets maximize Noelle's support utility: 4-piece Maiden Beloved for a 35% total healing bonus, and 2-piece Maiden Beloved plus 2-piece Retracing Bolide for a more balanced set that offers both a 15% healing and 15% shield bonus. As for artifact main stats, focus on getting defense percent for the cup, defense percent for the timepiece, and healing bonus for the headpiece. Search for flat defense and energy recharge from your artifacts. Elemental Mastery is only useful for the shields generated from crystallized reactions with Noelle's Geo attacks. Elemental Mastery isn't a bad stat to have, but keep in mind that shields do not stack with each other. Each shield will take damage separately. As a primary damage dealer, focus on balancing crit rate and crit damage at a 1-to-2 ratio. The reason behind this ratio is due to miHoYo designing the artifact crits around this ratio. Even though a 1-to-1 ratio seems optimal, the cost of forcing a different ratio than the intended one result in becoming suboptimal. If your Noelle is below Constellation 6, focus on attack percent to increase your damage. After reaching C6, focus solely on defense percent to scale Noelle's shield and burst. As for energy recharge, consider how often your team generates energy particles. If you have another Geo character like the Traveler or Ningguang, you can opt for less energy recharge since they can generate Geo particles. Characters will gain more energy from their corresponding vision element. Your main priority is to have enough energy to activate Noelle's burst whenever she is on the field. Her ideal weapons include the White Blind, Serpent Spine, and Skyward Pride. The White Blind is still usable for Constellations 0 through 5 since the passive bonus adds additional attack percent and defense percent stats. Reaching Constellation 6 on Noelle allows it to become her best overall weapon. The Serpent Spine synergizes well with Noelle's shield since the shield nullifies damage. Therefore, she can keep the passive bonus up longer than most characters. The Skyward Pride provides increased uptime on burst, while offering a permanent damage boost to Noelle's damage. Artifact sets that you would want to use to maximize a DPS roll are as follows: 4-piece Retracing Bolide for a stronger shield and damage boost while having any shield, or a 4-piece Gladiator's Finale for a damage boost that is always active. Note that you do not want to go for a 2-piece Archaic Petra and 2-piece Noblesse Oblige, as the Noblesse boost only works for the initial burst swing. Noelle wants the following main stats: Geo damage boost for the cup, attack percent, defense percent, or energy recharge for the timepiece, and crit rate for the headpiece. Substats to look for are crit rate, crit damage, defense percent, attack percent, and energy recharge. Try to get as much attack percent or defense percent on your artifacts while maintaining a balance on crit rate and crit damage. Stay tuned for more content, and thanks for watching.